If you got on a plane and you knew you had a 90% chance of landing, would you still get on that plane? Probably not. The reality is most people don't understand how probability of success works. They don't understand that a Monte Carlo analysis is not a financial plan. Now, in our new series, Root Drops, I'm bringing on the amazing advisors that work here at Root Financial to give you a little tidbit of knowledge, a little drop that's going to make you think a little differently. And if that's one thing that just clicks, that makes you go, wow, I'm in a better spot than I thought. I can retire early. Or I see when I'm going to be in a position to make work optional, what I call recreational employment. How on earth did we decide to talk about this today? Well, it was actually a comment left in our free community, the Root Collective. If you want your topic to potentially be addressed in a future episode, make sure to go in the description of this episode and you'll see right above the comment section there a little link where you can go and join the free Root Collective immediately. So let's hop in. You can see on my screen here, this was left by someone who uses the pseudonym Tax-Free Me, which might just become my new best friend, who says, what probability of success do you aim for? Now, this is a topic that comes up a lot. Probability of success, Monte Carlo, how do we think about this? I have one of my amazing advisors, Caleb, with me right now who's going to give us some insight. Caleb, any thoughts here?
The biggest thing that I see when people are looking at probability of success is not understanding that it means it's just a probability of change, right? It's an indicator of how often in this hypothetical scenario that the Monte Carlo has given us, do I need to maybe potentially spend a little bit less money? Another thing to think about as well when we're looking at this is so many of us see a 75% and we think that's a C grade. I'm not a C grade student. I'm an A student. I want 100% likelihood of success, which is not the right way to look at this, right? All this means is in 25% of situations, maybe I take a slightly smaller vacation in a few years rather than spending exactly what my plan says. It means that you reduce your spending somewhat rather than everything entirely blowing up. As you alluded to in the beginning, Ari, this is not the plane not landing at all. It just means that we have to change course a little bit.
Guys, I hope you just truly heard that. I can't tell you how many of you will send us messages. I have a 64% chance of success, so I think that means I should just work like 15 more years. No, that's not what that means. And the reality is, this is the power of high quality education. We call ourselves financial advisors because our job is to advise, but a big part of our job is telling clients what not to worry about. And we have a phrase for that. We call that head trash. How many times have you seen an article that says you need 2 million to retire or 3 million or 5 million? You don't. You need to make sure you have enough money. And if that's coming from a rental property, if that's coming from a portfolio, if that's coming from Social Security or a combination, and you have enough money to make sure you can do everything you want and more, awesome. If you resonated with the way Caleb just explained that, probability of success, Monte Carlo, understanding that, and you go, I think I like this guy. I think my spouse would like this guy. We want to work with Root and we want to take our finances to the next level. You can go to our website, Root Financial, and in the upper right, you're going to see a little button that says, see if you're a fit. If you click on that, you'll be prompted to answer a few questions, and then you can start talking to Caleb literally within a few weeks. This is what we love to do. We do holistic financial planning, the tax, the insurance, the estate, the healthcare, and we love doing it. I only have one request. Whether you work with Root or you don't work with Root, we put all this content for free on YouTube. Please like this video if you found it helpful. Please comment below if you found that you learned something, even as simple as, wait a second, you said in this 100% A student, me, just like Caleb said, that's bad. That's bad. If you had 100% probability of success in most cases, I would tell you that you are not on track. And you'd be like, well, 100% sounds pretty good. So you're a CFP and all that. Isn't that like pretty good? I'd say, nope. You're going to be really mad at me when you're 80 with $20 million wishing you retired earlier or spent more money. Our job is to help you have an awesome plan. And the best sign of a financial plan is a life well lived. So we want to be able to help you. If you resonated, once again, please comment below. Then finally, share this with someone you want to retire early with. It's one thing to retire early and know you're in a great spot. It's pretty cool to brag and say you retired early versus your coworkers or friends, but that only lasts for a little bit. Then you want to go take them on trips. You want to be in an awesome spot and you want to have fun people to do it with. So all I ask is you share this with someone that you might resonate with it, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.